Welcome back to Under Center. You're listening to NBC Sports Radio and the mobile app 855-3234-NBC as we continue our coverage of Super Bowl 50 live from Radio Row. And joining me now, two of my favorite people. The guy who won a Super Bowl as a coach and a player, of course, the architect of that great 1985 Super Bowl Chicago Bears team. The coach, Mike Ditka, and, of course, my friend Ron Jaworski. Guys, how are you?
All's well. All's well.
All is well. Yes.
Mark, we're doing fantastic, man. The coach his handicap is scratched right now. He's smoking cigars. He's having a good time, enjoying life.
Well, speaking of cigars.
Jaws, I hit the ball, then I scratched my head. What the hell?
We'll get to this game in just a second. You mentioned the word cigars, and you guys have been putting on a terrific party that benefits four great charities. It's the Ditka Jaws Cigar Party. It'll be held here in San Francisco at 620 Jones Avenue from 7 to 10 p.m. local time tomorrow evening. That's Thursday evening. Let me start with you first, Coach. I know that Jaws had originally kicked this thing off, and you've joined him over the years. This thing is a fun party, a lot of big names there, and you guys benefit some terrific charities.
Oh, that's the whole key. You can smoke a cigar. Well, not in California, but you can smoke a cigar a lot of places. But it's to raise money for the charity. That's what really counts. Trying to help people. And Jaws does a great job with his charity, and we've done a pretty good job of helping Gridiron Greats. And it helps the former players. That's all we're trying to do.
Jaws, he mentioned the Gridiron Greats, but I know your youth playbook, your Jaws youth playbook, also benefits from this this party that you guys throw, along with Pro Football Legends, Kevin Turner Foundation. How many years is this for you now?
7 years. We would run the cigar party, and Mark, it's been sold out every single year. And if anyone is interested, I'm not sure we even have anything left, but you can go online to DitkaJawsCigars.com. That's DitkaJawsCigars.com. This thing has been a huge success. And the coach, when we partnered, a couple of years ago, it just went through the roof. And we both share, like you do, Mark, the same enthusiasm to help former players, the NFL alumni, Gridiron Greats. In today's world, we always hear about the superstars, the money they're making, the lavish lifestyle they have. There are a lot of guys out there. There's over 18,000. I'll say that again, over 18,000 former NFL players. And a lot of those guys need help. So Gridiron Greats, the NFL alumni, the Kevin Turner Foundation, we're very fortunate. There are a lot of people working hard to help those guys.
All right, we're talking with Ron Jaworski and the Super Bowl winning coach from the Chicago Bears, Mike Ditka. You're under center, 855-3234-NBC. Coach, I know this is not necessarily up your alley. You're never a guy that likes to predict things. But when you look at Super Bowl 50 and this matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos, what's the first thing that stands out to you?
I think you got to be careful, when you talk about matchups. What Carolina's done, what Ron's done with that ball club down there is outstanding. You got a great quarterback. They play very good football on both sides of the ball. But, boy, don't underestimate Denver. I mean, Peyton Manning is one of the greatest to ever play the game. We all know that. But their defense, I'll tell you, they're going to have, with Ware and Miller coming off the corner, it's going to be tough. So, I hear all these people making predictions. I wouldn't make a prediction. I kind of favor Carolina for one reason. Ron played for me. He's
Sure.
a great man and a great guy, and I wish him good luck. But I feel the same way about Denver. Really, I love their coach, and whoever wins, I hope it's a good game. I think the two teams that are there are the teams that belong there.
Right. And, Jaws, this is such a contrast in the quarterback play because you've got Cam Newton. Some are calling him now the most dangerous quarterback in the National Football League. And you've got 39-year-old Peyton Manning, clearly one of the best who have ever played the game, but he's got a diminishing skill set, an opportunity perhaps to ride off into the sunset with a Vince Lombardi trophy, much like his boss, John Elway. When you look at these two guys, who has the advantage in this football game?
Yeah, I think it's clearly, Cam Newton right now. He's playing at an incredibly high level with a hot football team. And if you want to look back at history, I kind of compare this game to Super Bowl III. And maybe not a lot of people out there remember it, but that was the day Joe Namath upset the Baltimore Colts with John Unitas and Earl Morrall. As I look at this game, we're seeing the diminishing skills of Peyton Manning against a young guy that's really approaching his prime in Cam Newton. Now, if you just zero in the quarterback position, I think you're going to give Cam Newton the edge right now. But I'm going to zero in on the offensive and defensive lines, where most games are determined who wins or loses. And as I look at this game, both on the offensive and defensive line for Carolina's playing really good football right now. So I give them a slight edge.
We're talking with Ron Jaworski and Super Bowl winning head coach Mike Ditka. You're under center, 855-3234-NBC. Now, Jaws, you would know this, but years ago I was playing with Coach out at his golf course in Chicago, Bobolinks, and he turned me on to this cigar, Ashton VSG Spellbound. So, Coach, I know that tomorrow night when I roll into this this Jaws Ditka cigar party that you're going to have one of those in your pocket, aren't you?
Well, I don't know if I'll have the actions in my pocket. I'll have a lot of Ditka lines. Ditka lines are a little cheaper for me right now. They give them to me. Ashton's good. Ashton's good. My brother's name is Ashton. It's a good cigar.
Oh, it's an awesome cigar. Hey, well, listen, are you guys ever going to get out, both of you at the same time, to Scottsdale, Arizona, where I now reside, so we can chase that little white ball around?
I'd love to. I'd love to. Hey, Mark, just let me mention a couple of the guys that are going to be there, Mark, because it's probably the most incredible list of former players you'll ever want to see. I mean, Joe Namath is going to join us, Bill Cowher, Dick Butkus, Lem Barney, Ed Too Tall Jones, Jim Plunkett. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Trent Dilfer, Jim McMahon, Jack Youngblood, Warren Sapp, Terrell Owens. And we've got some ladies coming. Susie Colbert's going to join us, Hannah Storm, Sage Steele. So we got an incredible group of people, over 200 celebrities and over 50 Hall of Famers. How's that for an A-list?
Yeah, it is. The Ditka Jaws Cigar Party. It benefits 4 great charities: the Gridiron Greats Assistance Fund, Jaws Youth Playbook, Pro Football Legends, and Kevin Turner Foundation. The party is tomorrow night from 7 to 10. That would be local time at 620 Jones Avenue. Couple of tickets left. You can go to DitkaJawsCigars.com and purchase your last-minute tickets. Guys, thanks so much for a couple minutes this afternoon. Enjoy the rest of the week here, and hopefully you'll enjoy Super Bowl 50 as well.
All right.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
Charles, I'll see
you
tomorrow.